Alright, Haribo. So we'll do a little milking tutorial here. So in Ahimsa dairy, we make sure the calf takes as much as the calf wants before we begin milking. And sometimes we'll allow the baby to nurse while we milk, especially if the mother hasn't learned how to let down. So you can see how dirty the udder is, so we have to clean it with a rag. We want to make sure to clean all the teats a couple of times, and even kind of you want to get around the udder, because while you're milking some dirt can fall and things like that. So again, you can see how dirty it can be. We'll see if Vibhuti will come and take any more, and if she won't, then we'll go ahead and start the tutorial. Vibhuti, come on. Ouch. So Vibhuti is showing that she's wanting to take the udder on her own. So we'll see if she will. Come on. Come on, Vibhuti. You want some more? You're still thirsty? Still thirsty? No? No more thirst? Okay. So no kicking. So what do you need to know about milking? Well, first, if you're a first-time milker or if you're new to milking, you should always make sure that the cow is having some restraints. And I have found recently that the lower the ties are, the better. Still, the cow can lift its feet, but usually not to the point of being able to find the bucket. So I'll give a little tutorial and then I'll show you how I like to hold the bucket for double hand milking. So we have our bucket here. Now you kind of grab here, and the teat, you can kind of move it around. You feel that there's a lot of milk in it. So you kind of shut that milk flow off, and then it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're applying pressure in a downward motion like this to empty it out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is holding. And then these 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3, are applying pressure. And even it is happening very fast, still the top finger is applying pressure before the middle finger, before the last finger. Like that. Now, because we like to facilitate milking in a quick fashion, I like to hold the bucket in between my knees. Like this. And that way, if the cow moves around, I can move around, and I have access to both hands. And the only thing you have to worry about here is aim. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then faster. It's the same thing. And of course, if you're new to milking, you won't be super fast at first, but it will come. The quickness will come. The more you practice, the faster you'll get. So the calf has milked out these back udders already pretty well. And now, to get that little bit that's still in there, what you do is you push up. So you don't hold this tight when you do that. It's just kind of there, or just loosely around, and then you push up, and this will help to facilitate some milk coming into the teat. So again, now when you start to get low, I like to just do one-handed because you're kind of needing to push up there with a little force, and it's a little strange if you do two at a time because it's like you just can't get the, or at least my small hands can't get the right amount of force necessary if I'm doing it double-handed at the very end. So I can feel in this udder, oh, she's holding a lot back. So sometimes I'll do like that and just kind of push up on it to hopefully facilitate some dropping. She's still a real new mother. This baby that she's just had is her first baby. And she actually is not consistently dropping her milk. And that's why I'm here in the middle of the day milking her. Because I noticed she had held some back this morning. And I just want her lactation to stay up, and if she's holding all that milk back, then her body won't be making any more milk. I mean, milk cows are a beautiful thing. Caring for them is a beautiful thing. They are a lot of hard work and a full-time job. Especially new mothers who've never had a baby before, because there's so much that they have to learn. And especially if you haven't trained them as youngsters to do this kind of thing. Okay, so this is a 2-gallon bucket, and you can see about how much milk is there. It's a little less than half, but she's a good girl. Hare Krishna Ramani, you're such a good girl. Haribol.